I saw something on the forums about a week ago, so I'll show you it real quick. It was on the topic of NADA and it closing and the stuff related to that. So one person in their defense said that you can make a lot of money bulk selling stuff, and one person has almost 400 million. And the admin popped up and said, no, not even the top 20 people in that world have that combined. But the important part is the extra information they gave. The absolute richest player in the game, double their nearest rival, has a fraction over half of 400 million. Well, they said that in a really confusing way, but I'll break it down. Half of 400 million is 200 million, and a fraction more than that can't be 300 million, or else they probably would have said 3/4. And the nearest rival has to have half of that. So half of 200 million is 100 million. So nearest rival has 100 to 150, which means the richest player in the game has to have over 200 basically, and there's only one person with over 200, and you know that's me. But just because I have the most gold in the game, does that mean I'm the richest player in the game? The answer to that? I don't know. There's no way to know, because there's various things that make up who is the richest player in the game, and we'll go through step by step just to explain it. Now, probably the most important thing is gold. Well, having 1 million on one world and 1 million on another world, it's still 1 million either way, right? Yeah. But the thing is, gold has different worth on each world. Some worlds have a lot of gold due to inflation, and gold on those worlds is probably worth less unless there's more people distributed to. And there's other factors too, like how much percent of the world's gold you hold, because you can cause a lot of good things if you have a lot of the gold. If a world sells raid gear or really popular items or not, because that can increase demand for gold, which will counter inflation. And beyond that, there's items too. Items are worth different amounts on different worlds, and then you have the problem of people mispricing items in their favor. Like, one time I heard somebody say that a spooky white hunter set was worth 80 million on their world. I don't believe that for a second. 80 million. I can think of a million better things to do with 80 million. I mean, maybe it's true, but I really doubt it. But that's an important problem there too. There's also investments like rare items that could go up over time, and things like, I don't know, eonable fashion that could go down over time. So you might be the richest at the moment, but would you be richest in the future or not? That's an important thing to think about, because you shouldn't just be thinking about the present. And some items have been hit hard from things that happened, like Eon and this event with the boars. There was this one guy on my world who had the only 100% boar. I offered the guy 10 million one time, and he was adamant about not selling it. He wanted to keep it. And I was like, alright man, forget about it, I'm not paying more than that. And I bought 3 100% boars for about 3 million each. And now there's 4 boars on the world, and I own 3 of them and he owns 1. He really lost a bunch on that. But the point behind this video is I want to clear a few things up. Sometimes people come up to me and say, hey Fury, X, Y, and Z is richer than you. And I'm like, there's no way to prove it either way. There's a whole bunch of different factors that go into this, and you can't compare people from other worlds. About the only thing you can do is somewhat compare people from the same world. You could definitely compare gold between people, but items, unless you have the exact same items, it's hard, because there might be some conditions where one person couldn't sell the items or not. Because, look at me, right? I have over 250 million gold, but I have way more than that in items. And the reason I don't have more gold is because I can't sell the items because my world doesn't have enough gold to pay for it, and the demand's not there. So about all you can say is that one person's rich or another person's rich. That's it. And I don't really like comparing people either. It's kinda wrong. But that's my whole take on the situation.